just no drama or tension. You could basically skip everything. It's okay. I don't blame you.
Having a little trouble getting into your bathtub? Wouldn't it be better if you could just step in? Why not convert your existing tub into a step-in shower? It's the simple and affordable solution from Bathway. Tub to shower in just over an hour. Go to bathway.ca.
Jeep is for anyone. Anyone who gets it. Where a little mud means you're in. No sign-ups, no introductions, just what we do. It's a club that knows how to take something with them and leave something behind. Built by the ones who started it and the ones taking it further. Jeep is not for everyone, but it is for anyone.
A Canadian summer
needs a forecast,
and it needs style.
Expert-approved gear for wind, rain,
And everything in between.
live the good life, whatever the weather.
Heat, humidity, or a summer storm, we're here for all of it.
Summer is short.
so get out there before it ends.
Drive your ambition this summer with the official all-weather vehicle of the Weather Network by Mitsubishi Motors Canada.
You want a truck with bells and whistles? How about torque and reliability? Let's talk engines. You thinking Cummins turbo diesel or Hurricane? How about a truck that's built for the long haul? And the dependability you can count on. Get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2026 Ram 1500 or no charge on the legendary Cummins turbo diesel engine with $11,000 in total value on the 2026 Ram Heavy Duty.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
Spot a cool cloud or wildlife? Use hashtag #ShareYourWeather and share it with us.
You are watching
watching Canada's Weather Network. Your active weather forecast starts now. Hi, everybody. Ward Anderson here. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of active weather, not a lot of rain going on across the country for the next couple of days where we want it. This is that bittersweet thing that I have to deliver, that news I have to deliver this time of year, because we actually want the rain for our wildfire situation, although a lot of people want their clear summer days as well. Well, the temperatures are going to be staying hot. A hot summer's day Wednesday and going into Thursday. Looking out over into the west, we've got cooler temperatures on the coast, but hotter than it's been, and it's going to continue to rise. And again, the heat stays in southern parts of the prairie, southern parts of the west, but not enough rain activity. There is some coming through, mostly through parts of northern Alberta into Saskatchewan and then over into Manitoba, but not in the southern parts where we want it as much, where those temperatures are staying hot, the winds are gusting, and there is that danger of more wildfires, but not enough rain going on across the area. Mostly pop up in nature, the showers that you will see, and that includes going over into the east. Temperatures are going to stay hot. You can see the line across the north going right over into Quebec, but it's going to stay hot across Ontario, into Quebec and Atlantic Canada, with not a lot of rain activity going on Wednesday, with some showers coming through on Thursday that will come through the area and over into Atlantic Canada, where the temperatures will stay hot and the rain will continue into the east.
You're in your backyard eating a hot dog, and your dog is hot. It's probably the dog days of summer. But did you know that phrase has nothing to do with your overheating canine? But serious? Not that serious. Seriously, it's the Sirius Star, aka the Dog Star. It's part of the constellation Canis Major, and it's Greek for scorching. Ancient Greeks associated it with midsummer, when it was visible in the morning sky next to the sun, and they knew they were in for a scorcher with extreme temperatures. Since modern Canadian society has gone to the dogs with amenities like dogs-only pools, it's easy to see why the astronomical history may have been forgotten in favor of our camera-friendly pooches, who are the new stars of the show in the Instagram era.
I wish someone would call me Big Dog. I wish someone would call me Big Dog.
Stay with us. Here's what's coming up this hour. Dramatic scenes reveal streets turned into rivers after relentless rainfall in Mexico. And in Quebec, heavy flooding causes landslides and erosion damage. More of that in Force of Nature. Then later on the program, from raging wildfires to widespread flooding, active weather continues to impact communities across Canada. After your next local forecast, Chris Potter is here to break down all the latest developments. And in tonight's Beyond the Forecast...
Do you skip lunch? A new study reveals that 61% of Canadians skip their work lunch break.
Skipping your break doesn't mean more productivity. It actually slows you down. Find out how taking a break can make you more effective. All of this and more right here on the Weather Network.
Plan ahead and stay safe with the best app built for our climates. Accuracy right in the heart of your neighborhood. Download Canadian.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
I gotta say, you guys have made it very difficult to come up with movie ideas. There's just no drama or tension. You could basically skip everything. It's okay. I don't blame you.
There's an app for that. Quit daydreaming. Find it on Poshmark. Check out our new app.
Nothing beats the return of the Tim's Grilled Cheese Melt. Well, except if you add bacon to it. The classic you know and love with a little something extra. Enjoy a Tim's Bacon Grilled Cheese Melt. Mmm, bacon.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
Soak up that spotlight. We got that good time. Jump on it, hold tight. All my friends are superstars. All my friends, they doing fine. All my friends and me.
To provide feedback on our regional audio description weather reports or to report any barriers to enjoying our services, email us at accessibility@calmerex.com.
You want a truck with bells and whistles? How about torque and reliability? Let's talk engines. You thinking Cummins turbo diesel or Hurricane? How about a truck that's built for the long haul? And the dependability you can count on. Get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2026 Ram 1500 or no charge on the legendary Cummins turbo diesel engine with $11,000 in total value on the 2026 Ram Heavy Duty.
This is parent math, where packing light somehow equals 6 suitcases, where space is measured in kids, gear, and snacks, and where the shortest distance between 2 points is never a straight line. It's how Family Smart features, plus Canada's lowest price 7-passenger all-wheel drive minivan, somehow just adds up perfectly. Like I said, parent math. The new 2027 Chrysler Pacifica.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
We're social. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to see our trending content. Flooding in Quebec on this force of nature. A wildfire burning in mountains of South Dublin, Ireland was brought under control on Tuesday after igniting a day earlier. The Dublin Fire Brigade said firefighters from the suburbs were responding to a gorse fire in Glencullen. Severe flooding hit parts of central Mexico on Monday as heavy rain affected multiple parts of the country. This drone footage shows cars and homes inundated with floodwater in Pátzcuaro. An erosion toppled trees and other structures in Quebec just this week as massive flooding and rain brought torrential downpour to the area. Your national forecast is on the way here on Canada's Weather Network. First, a look at some footage from Kelowna, BC. This is wildfire season, so we have these moments where it's a beautiful horizon, the skyline there, and then a lot of this. This is near Vernon, BC from August 1st. There's direct footage of the wildfire right there, and we're going to continue to monitor that as that continues. We also have to deal with this time of year. This is from Niagara just over the weekend. A lot of flooding in that area in southern Ontario. Dealt with a lot of flooding, and here's the fallout. People having to throw out a lot of their belongings, making those calls to insurance companies. That is the terrible after effect of flooding that we get this time of year. And here's some more from La Tuque, Quebec. They had a lot of flooding right along the St. Lawrence over the past several days. And here, some nice footage, some time-lapse footage of the sky in St. John's, Newfoundland. Always manages to be a beautiful part of the country, even in these difficult times. Hi, everybody. Ward Anderson here, joined by meteorologist Chris Potter with your national forecast. And the wildfires are always the talk this time of year. And unfortunately, it's a little bittersweet. We don't have enough of that rain that we want coming our way.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if Mother Nature would cooperate? We often complain about it, and unfortunately, we just have to deal with it. So, you know, what happened in St. Catharines, you know, if your basement did flood, unfortunately, it could flood again. So, you know, talk to your insurance company. I know a lot of calls are being in. It might take a long time, but now's the time to kind of clean up, right?
Absolutely.
And think about the next time.
And think about the next time. We don't have a lot of rain coming through much of the country, a little bit in the east, and not enough in the west.
Yeah, and I mean, that's case in point. This is atmospheric moisture, so this doesn't equate to rainfall per se. Moisture equates to humidity and rainfall, so where there's high amounts across the Great Lakes and in towards Atlantic Canada, humidity. A void of rainy weather, which means it's going to get hot and humid across the Maritimes, and that's one story. But out west, it's the dry conditions, the big story.
And here's that heat, and you can see it when we look at the map, how much of it is in the south. We really want that rain, and that's not where we're getting enough of it. At least we're getting some across the north, but we also have these gusting winds that make conditions even more volatile.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously through this past weekend we had very windy conditions, which basically took the wildfires and allowed them to explode. So we're not talking about wind storms here, but winds, even breezy and gusty, is enough to spread those wildfires. So a bit of a break across the prairies for the most part, to the south where wildfire conditions are still quite dramatic. To the north is where the active weather patterns will remain, and this is going to be duplicated day in, day out. Showers, thunderstorms, word, nothing significant, but gusty winds as well, even in the south where it will remain dry.
And it's bittersweet. We want that summer weather. You know, a lot of people have time off, vacation, they want that. We will definitely have the heat, and we will definitely have the sun across much of the country. In the east, look at that in Ontario.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose. I mean, obviously a dry weather day, no flooding in St. Catharines right here, but we do have some rain up towards Sault Ste. Marie, Sudbury. It will basically park itself there all day long. A couple of thunderstorms as well. GTA gets into some showers and thunderstorms by Thursday. Atlantic Canada, hot for the next couple of days.
Spot a cool cloud or wildlife? Use hashtag #ShareYourWeather and share it with us.
A Canadian summer
needs a forecast,
and it needs style.
Expert-approved gear for wind, rain,
and everything in between.
Live the good life, whatever the weather.
Use 10-10-7-10 to call all around the world, taking advantage of Castel's great international rates. No need to sign up, no monthly charges, and no network fees. Pick up the phone now. Dial 1010-710-011, the country code, and the number. For our international rates, go to 1010-710.com or call us toll-free at 1010-710-00. Castel, your international long-distance alternative.
Jeep is for anyone. Anyone who gets it. Where a little mud means you're in. No sign-ups, no introductions, just what we do. It's a club that knows how to take something with them and leave something behind. Built by the ones who started it and the ones taking it further. Jeep is not for everyone, but it is for anyone.
I gotta say, you guys have made it very difficult to come up with movie ideas. There's just no drama or tension. You could basically skip everything. It's okay. I don't blame you.
New McCafe Refreshers. A rush of vibrant flavors. Icy cool and undeniably refreshing. Part of the new McCafe lineup from McDonald's.
It's the Jeep 85 Years Celebration event. 85 years of daring to ask, what if? Like, what if we didn't sacrifice capabilities for comfort? Or what if nothing on the road ahead could hold us back? For decades, we've chased every what if. Why? Because we can. Right now, get up to $7,500 in total incentives on the 2026 Jeep Compass. Or get 0% financing up to 60 months on the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Plus, eligible owners can get $1,850 in anniversary bonus cash on all Jeep models.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
Want to access your weather at any time? Search for the Weather Network in your TV app store and access your weather today.
These tires look practically identical, but one is more likely to fail at high speeds. I'm Jordan Reed.
I'm Sean Cooneyman from OK Tire.
And this is the Tire Test.